And welcome, Reds. Thank you very much for tuning in for our instant match reaction. Liverpool emphatic win against Aston Villa's kids, but we've got a whole host of players that we can discuss tonight. Everyone, wherever you're watching, whatever platform, make sure you do hit that subscribe button down below and drop a like and drop a share as well. It really does help the channel anyway in itself. But thank you very much, Reds. Hope you're all keeping safe and well wherever you are in the world. Morning, night. If you're watching, make sure you do get your comments in the comment section below, and I will read through every single one and reply to every single one of you. And if you're a Villa fan, let me know your thoughts on your team's performance. I think the young Aston Villa players that we're playing tonight, obviously it was a mixture of the under 23s and under 18s as well. Aston Villa, anyway, obviously due to the COVID outbreak, hopefully all the Aston Villa players and staff are all keeping safe and well and recover in no time. But yeah, thank you very much. I'm going to be joined by Doug from the Dugout Football channel tonight. Thank you very much for coming on, mate. We'll discuss all things tonight, mate, but just general thoughts on tonight's performance. We'll discuss the goals and go through individually. Those Aston Villa players played so well, didn't they, tonight?
Yeah, they're absolutely fantastic. They're giving a very good account of themselves, and they've got bright futures ahead of them for sure. I thought we were a wee bit pedestrian in the first half, in all honesty, but the second half, Thiago is a game changer, and I think we were much better in the midfield for sure. And I would have been made up had Thiago had scored hitting the crossbar, of course. But no, job done. But the Aston Villa guys can be so proud of themselves.
Yeah, a lot of credit has to go to Aston Villa anyway. They can't control, obviously, the circumstances in which they found themselves in. A lot of those kids are probably, this week, they will go in after. They'll probably have school meetings on Zoom this weekend, and they'll probably tell the teacher, I played against Sadio Mane and Salah. But full credit has to go to, obviously, it was Barry, the lads up front for Aston Villa, getting his goal, the equaliser anyway. It was not the best Liverpool performance in that first 45 minutes, but that's full detriment and credit really to the Aston Villa players. They worked the socks off from the whole of that game, really, and you could see the back end of that game, Liverpool were forced to bring on a lot more experienced players, and they relied on Thiago to come on in that second half, really, and change the tie of the fixture. And Callum, a big Liverpool and Rangers fan. How are you doing, Callum? Hope you're safe and well. How are you, Jack? Not too bad, mate. Even better after seeing the mighty Reds win a game of footy. Anyway, back to winning ways, as you love to see it anyway. Good evening, guys, and a great result. Lads and everyone watching, make sure you do get your thoughts in, your general thoughts on the game. You're analysing what players stood out for you tonight, really, Reds. But obviously, Sadio Mane scored early on. 4 minutes into the game, Doug, he played very well tonight, didn't he? It was great to see him get on the score sheet yet again. He did have that little period this season where he wasn't scoring as many goals, but your thoughts on Sadio Mane's performance?
Yeah, I thought he was very, very good. Obviously, 2 goals. I was worried, though, when he did score the first one. He was holding his back, and I was like, oh, no, not another Mitchell on ×2. But to be fair, he was. I thought he was very, very good tonight. And nice wide smile when the second one went in, because I think he kind of thought it was an own goal, because there was a bit of confusion. Obviously, the second goal, Wijnaldum. I know he doesn't really celebrate. It was muted celebrate. What did you make of the Wijnaldum celebration?
It was a frustrated celebration. I think everyone was watching at home anyway tonight, mate. It was a frustrated celebration. You could see the anger throughout every single one. And we went out in that second half. The Reds got an absolute rollicking off the boss, didn't they? You could see Jurgen Klopp was telling them individually, right, you need to get your act together, you need to get your act together. But it was a fantastic performance. Better in that second half, really. But we'll just quickly get the statistics up, really, in terms of the general thoughts on that game. Anyway, as you can see there, Reds, Liverpool dominated proceedings tonight in terms of shots. 29 shots to Villa's 2. Shots on target, Villa only registered 1 shot, but that was their goal anyway, in which they scored with Barry. Fantastic performance. 13 shots on target. Possession-wise, domination, as you would expect from Liverpool. 84% possession to Aston Villa's 3% of possession, really. And just quickly get the team lineup anyway from Liverpool, as you can see there. That was the team in which started the game tonight. Nico Williams, fantastic down that right-hand flank. Kelleher, he only had one thing to do all game, and that was pick the ball out the back of the net. James Milner, very experienced performance from him. Fabinho, yet again, continuously playing. And Gini Wijnaldum, Henderson, Jones, Mane getting his 2 goals, and Salah getting the goal anyway, the conclusive goal. And Minamino did get an assist in this game anyway for Gini Wijnaldum in the lead up to that goal anyway, Doug. It seemed like a better general overall performance, regardless of your opposition, but it's fantastic to see Liverpool back to winning ways. And really, what were your thoughts on team selection, everyone? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Were you surprised with the team selection which Jurgen Klopp went with? I think every single red around the world, we thought we'd play a bit more less of experienced team than that, but there's a couple of very majority, all of them, are very respected international players.
Yeah, I was really surprised by the lineup. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I obviously did my preview with Chris. You did your preview with Chris, and I think we were both in agreement with the fact that obviously we knew Kelleher was going to start. I think we knew that. I think we knew Nico Williams was going to start. Didn't expect to see Fabinho's name in there, and then at the midfield. I mean, I didn't expect to see Henderson. Didn't expect to see Gini, and then obviously the 2 main ones was Salah and Mane. I mean, we got some right, but I don't know. I just think we were missing something in the midfield until Thiago came on, and then obviously Shaqiri came on as well, which you might actually ask yourself, has he played his way possibly into the starting 11 against Manchester United? I mean, who knows? But he's got a good record against Manchester United. But I just felt that something was missing. As I said at the start of the show, we were too pedestrian in possession, I thought, and I don't know. Just we have to give credit where credit's due to Aston Villa's players, because they actually did really, really well. I was very impressed with obviously Barry. I was impressed with Bridge, and I was very impressed with the goalkeeper.
Yeah, Ondoni and Raven as well. I think the Raven was the captain for tonight. Villa. It's so easy when you do analyse games and sit there and just watch, like, as an opposition fan, go, yeah, Liverpool haven't played the best, but you've got to give credit where it's due, because all the Aston Villa players tonight, they've done the club proud. And as I was speaking to you, Doug, on your post-match, it was there'll be a lot of clubs in world football, especially in League One and League Two and Championship sides, looking at that Villa team that come out tonight and be like, those lads can definitely do a job in our team. Obviously, if the window's still open, because could do a couple of loans, but Villa have got a very bright future. Like, those players played against fantastic international world-class players tonight, and detriment really to them, because he posed Liverpool a lot of questions in that first half, and it forced Jurgen Klopp's hand really in changing the momentum and really changing the style in which we were playing that second half, because we started playing a lot more quicker and everything when Thiago did come on. Obviously, we've mentioned Hendo did come off, Curtis Jones come off as well, but Wijnaldum getting his goal, Mane getting his 2 goals, and Salah getting his 2 goals. But yeah, fantastic Reds, and it was made up that we did take the FA Cup a lot more serious than we expected. But I think that's due to the fact, obviously, we got Manchester United coming up this week anyway. Well, a couple of days rest and 9 or 10 days rest time. So you want to build momentum up to the big game in which Manchester United is, and obviously giving the lads a bit more time, and obviously Thiago getting a bit more minutes under his belt anyway. Let's quickly get to a couple more of your comments as well. Thiago changed the complex of the game. No more sideways passing. Has to start against Manchester United. Obviously, if you're not aware, go and head over to the 1892 Reds podcast anyway. Are we trying to get the lads on for their pre-match show anyway? I'll introduce them. I think we've spoken to them on social media, haven't we, Doug? But make sure you do head over to the lads' channels and podcasts and that. Check them out. You're absolutely spot on there. Did change the complexion of the game. No creativity in the midfield in the first half. Very poor. Yeah, it was like the young lads. It's so difficult, and we've seen when Liverpool play with our youngsters, when we have played in cup competitions over the previous seasons gone by, especially when we played Everton at home, when Curtis scored that winner. Teams do struggle really to build momentum, but absolutely man of the match for you, Doug. Just before we do shoot off, obviously there's a couple of Aston Villa players there that could be warranted for a man of the match shout. I know I mentioned Barry on your man of the match shout. Obviously, Thiago is my man of the match for Liverpool, but for me, if you had to pick an Aston Villa player, I'd definitely pick Barry, the lad who got his goal anyway. He'll frame that shirt in his house, and his mum and dad will be very proud. And Raven and Bridge, and obviously the goalkeeper kept the scoreline down.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I said to you, I think I said Barry. Barry, for me, I think he was absolutely outstanding tonight, and he's going to have a bright future for sure. I wouldn't be too surprised if like a championship club comes in for him. But I mean, you could have given it to any one of the Villa players, to be honest. I mean, Thiago was obviously the game changer for me. It would be Thiago for me, but I am going to actually give it to a Villa player, and I'm going to give it to Barry.
Yeah, I'd fully agree with that, mate. And I think the lads from the 1892 podcast have gone with give it to Barry as man of the match, but by far Thiago for Liverpool. Yeah, most definitely. Just a different level. Great show, lads. Nice one, mate. Hopefully, well, I'll make sure we do get you on the pretty-much build-up show, mate. I'm so excited to meet you anyway. The beauty of social media and YouTube channels and everything. But yeah, it wasn't going to be a long one, Reds. Obviously, Doug, everyone needs to go to bed. But if you have missed a video, just rewind it and make sure you do get your comments in the comment section below. We will be reading out your comments after the video has been uploaded. So I will read through all your comments tomorrow in tomorrow's episode. So stay tuned, Reds. And thank you very much, Doug. Socials, mate, so everyone can head over and subscribe to you.
Yeah, the Dugout Football channel just past 900 subscribers, so absolutely fantastic and made up for that. So 99 away from 1K, which is mad, absolutely mad. I'm on Twitter at @enroad_1992. Instagram is Douglas.Horn and Facebook is Douglas James Horn. And if you're on Twitter, then and you don't fancy going over to YouTube, then obviously watch the review that me and Jack did over on my channel as well.
Yeah, absolutely spot on, mate. A pleasure to get you on. And there's any Aston Villa fans out there, your team done your club proud anyway. Fantastic. A lot of teams in world football. Yes, you got B4-1, but the lads played so well. They in that first half, they were clearing. The Aston Villa lads were clearing the ball so resolute. They looked like men clearing the ball tonight. They would have learned so much. And I think Jurgen Klopp would be very happy to see Liverpool back to winning ways. And we've got the big game coming up in a couple of days' time anyway, against Manchester United. And I cannot wait for that, Doug. Right, Doug, we can go to bed now after the post-match. But Reds, thank you very much, every single one of you, for continuing to support the channel and Doug's channel and mine. I know whatever platform you're watching. Have a lovely rest of your night. Keep safe and well. And big thank you to all the key workers and NHS staff and all medical staff around the world in these difficult times. But thank you, Reds. Keep safe, and we'll see you very soon. You never walk alone. Get at it.
Ta-da.